I've never bedazzled anything before, but I'm not gonna lie, there's women at these Patriot events that have these really cool red, white, and blue bedazzled high heels that I've had my eyes on. The problem is that when I try to find some, they're like over $200 and the heels are like, 10 inches tall. I don't need to be 8 feet tall. I'm already 6 feet tall. Don't need high heels. And I don't know if they're comfortable. I'm one of those people that you got to try it on to make sure that it actually fits and it's comfortable. So I thought I'm going to take matters into my own hand. So follow me here as I bedazzle my own pair of high heels. In order to bedazzle anything, you need a very trusty sidekick. My sidekick looks like he's bored to tears already. From the research that I've done, with the black shoes, you would want to paint them. So the colors that I'm going for here are red, white, and blue, obviously, for my patriotic shoe that I'm looking for. This is the glue Walter is holding on to for me. These are the shoes that I found. Calvin Klein. These are from Nordstrom Rack. And the heel's not too high. I've tried them on. They're comfortable. They look really cute. And I just think these will look really awesome with red, white, and blue all over top of them. These were on sale for what, $60, much better than $250. Although maybe I'll be wishing I would have just spent the money on it when I'm done with all this hard work. We'll see. So let's see what happens next. The first step is taping off the areas like inside here, the bottom, the sole of the parts that we don't want. So like I'll probably tape off this if I can inside of them. I'm gonna try to make it as perfect as I can because I'm kind of a perfectionist. So we'll see how this goes. But I'm gonna just tape off all of the sections that I don't want to get paint on. So here we go. What are you looking at? I've got one taped. This is the bottom. So I just tried to do my best to make sure that everything is very well taped. Obviously down here is the bottom, so I'm not super concerned, and I'll just be really careful when I paint that. Same thing with around the edges. I think it's almost impossible to tape around there, and if I tried to, it would probably end up looking worse. So I just kind of want to be able to see what I'm painting. So this is shoe number 1 all taped. Let's get to shoe number 2. I've got them all taped up and ready to go. The first step, which is kind of cool, it comes in this little basic kit. And I watched the tutorial. It says that the best step is to use this leather preparer. It's really hard to say, leather preparer. And then you can paint on top of it. That's just to make sure the paint sets a little better. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. My daughter wants to help, so she's going to paint some blue. Ooh, that's pretty. Good start. The blue now has 2 coats and it's drying, and then eventually I'm going to start the red and the white here, but just starting with the blue, hopefully those stars come out. I took off the masking tape, it came off. Now it's time to paint these black stars white. Just kidding, I decided to do red next, so let's see how this goes. Current progress. Still need to add the white stripes. Need a couple more coats on the red because I can still see some black through there, but coming along nicely. All right, now I just need to add these white stripes to the front and the back of this shoe. Getting closer. The white you can still see through, so I need to add some more coats. It just said to add as many coats as you need to cover the black, so I'm going to keep going with this. This is probably the 3rd or 4th coat of white, so I'm just going to keep doing it until I think that it's well coated. So I'll keep going. Okay, I told you guys I'm a perfectionist, but look at this cut line.